Joe Budden,
Oh,
legend,
Thank
legend,
you.
legend.
Thank you.
Like, how does it feel, right? Like, you had a song that had people dancing all over the world, still has people dancing all over the world. Pump It Up,
Yeah.
right? Like, how does that feel to have a song that's timeless?
It feels good. I'm proud of it. I'm proud that it still plays. Like as an adult, I hear it every playoff, movies. So that feels good. You don't think about that stuff in the moment when you're 22, 23 making it. But it feels good. A lot of people want one of those.
Exactly, exactly. Now, I actually want to circle back, right? You were born in Harlem, right? And then at around 13, you make that move over across the Hudson River to Jersey City.
Jersey.
Right, right. But I don't think people notice about you. So when you were a teen, you went off to boarding school.
Boarding school, Laurinburg, North Carolina.
Yup, yup. And see, like some people are a believer and things happen for a reason, but what I want to know is, was that a turning point for you musically?
I would say so, right? Because I wasn't really into music prior to. Like I was into it, but I wasn't creating music. I went out there and had idle time and got around people from some other cities and other places and learned myself. Like what people go through, I guess, when they go to college. I've never been, but when they go to college and you experience other people from other places, that's what I went through in high school. So I would definitely say that.
That was like a kind of period of time where you began to find yourself.
Yeah, good times.
Nah, what I want to know is, tell me what it was like becoming a father for the first time.
Oh.
You know, did that change your perspective and whatnot?
That was rough. That was rough. I was in the middle of music, wasn't going the greatest, didn't learn where the money was coming from yet. Her and I weren't the greatest, and I was so young. I was a baby. I had my boy, I was 21. So that was quite a learning experience. More learning, more obstacles, more patience, just more everything. But my baby's 21, he just got his job, and it's f***ed up. Can we curse here?
Man, you got it, man. Be real.
It's f***ed up, but you go through what you go through with your first son, and it teaches you for your second child. And that's what happened. Me and my oldest are great. He's doing great, he's into music. You kind of see that in the lineage, so it's fun to watch. And your kid is you, so he's you in this current time, so it's fun to watch.
So now, but let's go back to that time, right, when you had him. So that was, what year was that?
My memory, 01.
Yeah, 01, right. And then 2 years later, that's when Pump It Up comes out.
Yeah.
Right, so I mean, so look, over time, right, rapper, turned media, media guy, right? Like, what was it having to evolve over time?
Oh, well, you always got to evolve in whatever you do. In music, you got to evolve probably every few years. And if you want to go further than that, then you got to evolve as a person as well. So, par of the course, more change, more growth, more lessons, same old.
So listen, I actually heard you say on a podcast one time, right, that, like when you were touring and whatnot, and this is when you were a performer, of course, you used to have people, and even like in meet and greets and whatnot, after shows, like run up to you and really like pour their heart out to you because they had like relatable stories and whatnot. Yeah,
right. The music was like a confessional, and that resonated with people. So you go meet people, and you like hearing those stories from people. They confide in you. They feel like y'all have a relationship. I've been buying your music for 20 years. I've been watching you for 20 years, or 15 years. Let me not age myself. But yeah, I was there before your kid was born. Now your kid is grown. Like, there's a relationship there between fan and artist.
Yeah, no, exactly. But, this is what, I want you to leave people with, right? Like, what would you tell to someone right now who might be in a dark place, right? But wants, better for themselves and know that there's going to be better for themselves once they get through that time.
The simplest thing in the world. Just make it to tomorrow. Simplest thing, but sometimes the most difficult thing to do. Just make it to tomorrow. Sometimes you get yourself in a dark place where you're not thinking the best, or where your decision making is compromised, for whatever the reason be. But if you could just last through that and make it to where you might feel differently, you'll be grateful.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. Thank you, Joe Budden.
Thank you.
My man.
My man.